This is Securities Enforcement Forum West 2023, and my name is Bruce Carton. I'm the editor of Securities Docket. I'll be kind of hosting today's event. I'm delighted to welcome you all to what has become, with its counterpart in D.C., the preeminent securities enforcement conference in the world, according to other people, not me. In fact, as of this morning, we had about 750 people registered for today's event. Online and in person, which is being held in person here at the extraordinary Four Seasons in San Francisco, but also being live streamed for virtual attendees. Our goal with this event is always to make Securities Enforcement Forum the most worthwhile, the most enjoyable, and hopefully the most unique conference you'll attend each year. It's designed to be a day where the leaders and the future leaders of the enforcement bar can kind of come together to discuss this area of law. We've actually found, for those of you who are online, that through some of the virtual tools like the chat feature, that the virtual attendees can have a lot of interaction as well. So hopefully that'll be the case. Let me give a quick thank you to a couple of people and firms that have made this conference possible. Special thanks to Alex Partners, Ankara, Berkeley Research Group, Cornerstone Research, FTI, Stone Turn, and KPMG for your fantastic support of this event. And despite the mugs in the middle of the table, FTX is not among that group. Those are for entertainment purposes only. And feel free to take those at the end of the day. Also, thank you to the 20 law firms that have stepped up to support Securities Enforcement Forum West this year, including our lead law firm sponsor, Morrison Foerster. When you look at that list of law firms, you see a list of the best firms in the world, and we appreciate them participating and sponsoring this event. A couple of quick housekeeping items. The website for this conference is on the agenda handout that you all should have received. It's docketevents.com. That's also where the virtual attendees are watching. The website has a lot of useful information. So on the website, there are links to CLE documents that you may need. For those of you here in person, the main question is going to be California CLE. We've applied for it. They take a long time to process those. We've never had any problem with it. So just, I'll send something out to everybody once we receive it, but you can check in if you want, if you haven't seen anything. It's been approved already for 7.7 hours of CLE in Delaware and about a dozen reciprocal states, including New York and New Jersey and a bunch of common states that people here may need. One thing that's important, particularly for everybody online, is if a particular state you need CLE in, is like Wyoming or Kentucky, if you don't see it on the list, you're going to need to apply for it on your own. So just know that. The website will do periodic alertness checks throughout the day, so just do those if you're watching online. One more important thing, and I apologize to people sitting here, but just for the people who are participating virtually, there's an attendance record evaluation page. That's where you can create a record of your attendance. The instructions are on there, but in brief, you just need to confirm your attendance or just hit skip and hit submit for each panel you attended, and you then can get a report of your attendance. There's also a whole list of supplementary materials on the website that you might find helpful. And the agendas and the full bios of every panelist are also on the website, as well as an evaluations page. If anybody wants to do some tweeting, we're going to use the hashtag SEFW, Securities Enforcement Forum West 2023, so SEFW 2023. And I'll kick it off if nobody's done it in just a second when I get off this stage. Online, there's a chat function that's usually pretty interesting, usually gets a lot of interaction between the people online, so please try that out. Finally, this is intended to be a day of discussion. We have a lot of very experienced and thoughtful people in this audience. If you have a question that you'd like the panel to address, just please raise your hand and you can ask them the question, and we'll take as many as we can. So that's it. I don't want to talk anymore. We've got our first panel starting at 8:05, and it's 8:05, so we're going to bring them up and we'll get started for the day. Thank you.